Hello everyone, welcome to another video. For those of you who's first time here, my name is Yair and I opened this channel in order to share with you my thoughts and views on life and my values, and hopefully can provide any good value for any of you guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a subject that have been resonating with me for a long time, and it's about which value do you want to add into this world that we live in. So I'll start with a story. I one time saw an interview with John Travolta on Impact Theory. I don't know if you know the podcast, but it's a really good podcast. I will leave the description to the interview below. And it's a podcast, the main host is Tom Bileo. I hope I say the surname right. But at the end of every interview, he used to ask, or maybe he still asks it, but he used to ask the question, what impact do you want to have on the world? That's the question he asks his guests. And I remember John Travolta was saying at the end that eventually he wants that his existence and his being on this planet was worth to people, and that he was of a good value to them, and that he was able to make them go through a day, through a week, through a month, whatever. But he wanted to be valuable for people that he was here. And I saw it like, I think 3-4 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And since then it started resonate with me. And I remember back then I used to ask myself also, why do I have social media in general, social media pages? And I'm gonna connect between the two in a second, but between the social media and the idea I was talking about. But I was asking myself, why do I have social media? You have the people that are influencers, and you have the people that are like me, that are just consuming. And that idea also I started questioning this whole social media thing and asking myself, why do I need it, etc., etc. And then I started noticing, of all the people that I follow them, that they are the creators and I'm the consumer of their content. And I started notice that they give me good value. They produce good value and I'm consuming that value. They put honey, they make honey and I come and collect it. So they're not chasing anyone. They're just putting the value out there, and people who need it come and get it. And if I connect it for a second to the other thing I said, so for me, I was thinking for a long time now of ways of how can I be a good value to this world after I'm gone. Will people remember me as a good person? Will people remember me as a bad person? And again, it's not about what people think of you, but it's about how do you want to be remembered. Also, when your name goes in a conversation, let's say you're not in the room, but your name is coming up in a conversation, what is the first thing you want people to think? Let's say they say my name, Yair. I want them to think about good stuff, about fitness, about lifting yourself up, about motivation, about doing better for yourself. I don't want them I don't want someone to hear my name and immediately think of, oh, is that racist guy? Oh, is that guy who always bring people down? Oh, is that thief that steals money from people or steals stuff from people? Oh, is that liar? And each to his own, right? But this is the conclusion I came to. And for a long time I didn't thought about that, and I think that thought and that transition made me be aware more of my actions and what do I do in my daily life, and how do I treat other people, how do I treat myself, what are the words that come out of my mouth, even certain things, and even certain things that are, I'm not saying you cannot live this life without hurting anybody and without not being fond by someone, did I say it correctly? I don't know. Yeah, not being fond by someone. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can be of a good value to this world. Some people will get hurt along the way. Some people will be offended by you, if it's partners, if it's friends, if it's family. But at the end of the day, if you put your head on the pillow and you've been a good value today, of a good value today to this world, then I feel like I won. It's part of my daily win, And today it expresses by making these videos. This is actually one of the main reasons I started making these videos, because I felt like I have good values to give, good advices to give, and I just wanted to share them with the world, And I'm not saying some people won't watch these videos and maybe get hurt, or maybe will lift one eyebrow and say, well, what is he talking about, or whatever, But I know that what I'm saying is helping me to go through this journey of life, and it comes from a pure heart. So everything I say, I also say it from experience in each video. I'm not just saying stuff because I want to motivate you guys to do better, or because I want the subs, or because I want the views. That's not why I'm doing that. I'm doing that because I have genuine value that I want to give to people, and this is the way I chose to do it. Now, another thing that I could see developing in that way is, I always talk about it in the videos, but start to treating myself right, going to the gym every day, eating good, and it connects to what I said earlier, to what do you want people to think as a connotation of your name, To me, it's something that I think about. Maybe to you it's not. Maybe you don't care. And again, it's not about what other people think of you necessarily. There's a really thin line between the two, but it's about how do you want to be remembered within a conversation that you're not around, and years after you're gone, when people will talk about you. And another thing is that I started taking care of myself mentally and physically, and I could see also slowly that it affects the people around me, my roommates or my close friends, who also started to maybe join me to the trainings and do better for themselves. Or maybe some people from abroad that I know started texting me, oh, I because of you, I started training, I started eating good, I started doing better for myself, I started working on myself. And those people were even not around me. I was just sharing what I was doing on my social media, which connects me to what I said earlier, because I wasn't really sure, why do I have social media pages? And I think only in the last 1 or 2 years I really started to share my fitness journey online. And it affects everyone, Not everyone, but it affects a lot of people around me. This is what I mean. And when people come to me and say and tell me that I was of a good value to them, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly the answer I had when I asked myself what I talked about in the beginning of the video, when I said, what value do I want to be in this world? What do I want to add into this world, Because we can choose to be any value. We can be thieves, we can be liars, we can be bad friends, we can be bad partners, we can be bad sons and daughters, You know, we can be bad parents, we can be whatever, everything. We can be bad teachers, we can be everything. On the other hand, we can be good friends, we can be truthful, not lie, we can motivate others to do better, we can be a good dad, we can be a good grandma, whatever, good sister, good brother, you know, to each other. And that comes to that question of what value do you want to add into this world? And my question was, I want to be of a good value. So this is why I'm making these videos, and this is why I'm sharing everything with you guys. So yeah, if I could give one tip, I guess, if that's something that resonates with you, this topic, and I could give you one tip. For me, this transition happened because I started to be more aware of that, like you are hopefully now after this video, and just started to notice what comes out of your mouth, if you have people that you are bringing down without noticing, start to notice that, you know, maybe friends that comes to you with like serious stuff and you just laugh at them or whatever, you know, or a brother that comes and shares something with you and you just wipe it off like, oh yeah, but you don't need that, or like, oh, what is it good for you? But start to take it seriously. And it also connects to the video that I said about cynicism. If you didn't see it, go watch it. But exactly that, to take those things seriously. And in general, start to think of, how do I spread good value into this world? Or bad value, you know. Choosing to spread bad value is also a choice, you know. But then the consequences are different. And again, you cannot go straight forward without clash into some walls. Not everybody will like you, but at the end of the day, if you put your head on the pillow and you know with a true heart that you added good value today into this world, then, or bad value again, but in my case it's good value, then you did it. You know, you're on the right path to change that. And yeah, so this is what I wanted to talk about with you all. I hope you have a good day, and I hope I could somehow make you think about this thought that I had and about this point. Maybe it will change something for you. Yeah, so have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.